audible? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, here it was the wait. देखो तुमको last time भी जोड़ा दिया ही थिला. Okay, that was the open loop. I guess that was for open loop transfer function. Okay, because एठी तुमको सबुठी open loop poles and open loop zeros तुमको evaluate करियार अछि. Here it is being given as the poles of GSHS, right? The root locus terminates at zeros of GSHS. तो तुमको सबुठी open loop रो करिवार अछि unless and until you are getting into the RH criteria part. Okay, तो जते पर तुम RH criteria apply करूचो, there you have to take the characteristics of your 1 plus GSHS. Okay, is equal to 0. सेति की जाए तुमको open loop रे ही environment अछि. तो I guess intersection of applying RH criteria out to the characteristics equation. तुम सेति जाए कि तमरो characteristics equation 1 plus GSHS detect करिबो. Till then you have to calculate your तमरो जहां भी zeros नहीं चामे. I guess जोटा तमरो calculation करी थिली already मु जोटा देखै थिली. So that will be, that is the unity feedback system. So obvious HS is equal to 1. So tomorrow GSHS will remain same as it is in the previous class. Then you have you can see that number of zeros are equal to 0 and number of poles you have calculated 0, minus 1, minus 5. Right? Am I audible or not?
Yes, ma'am.
तो सेटा तुम ओपन लूप पोल्स कैलकुलेट करिचो हां ना नहीं?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Tomorrow transfer function is involved. Whatever the transfer till you can see here, I have already तुमको एटा कुहा हेई थिला, that is the open loop poles and terminates on the open loop zeros. तो तमे सेठी open loop transfer function को नै कि ही कैलकुलेट करिवो.
Yes, ma'am.
सेति पे तमरो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स इक्वेशन सॉरी तमरो ट्रांसफर फंक्शन रे तळो डिनोमिनेटर पार्ट रे k रो इन्वॉल्वमेंट रहिबोनी. काइना ओपन लूप हे गले कोन होची खाली GSHS, poles of GSHS and terminates at zeros of GSHS.
सेटा हम करे तो एटा अपन कहथिल सही कथाटा.
ओके सेटा तमे कोन हां एग्जैक्टली मो सेठी कोन क्वेश्चन ता देइथिले मु नीचे पर प्रॉपर वाला लिखि नथिले राइट. तो सेति पे मु भी के कंफ्यूज हे गली.
आपण देइतरे ठीक सर कहथिले कि जेएस अछि एटा न्यूज अछि त हम जानि तो एचएस का 1 अछि तो सही अनुसार हम आउट ऑफ दिस बैंक की 1 प्लस जीएस से काटी देथु ना.
ओके ओके
सेंटर में प्लॉट करके कर देथु आगे बढ़.
ओके ताले एबे तमरो सब कैलकुलेशन ठीक आसिला तो प्रीवियस सहित ना किछि चेंजेस आसुची? ओके एबे जो क्वेश्चन ता देली किंतु सेटा तुम माने सॉल्व करो. ठीक अछि. एबे जोटा देली तुमको ट्रांसफर फंक्शन ता सॉल्व करो.
आरएस क्राइटेरिया रे हमें कोन करिया मैम?
RH क्राइटेरिया वाला को तुम कैलकुलेट करो 1 plus GSHS is equal to 0.
एचएस तो 1 ना. हम 1 plus GS अपन जो करथिले लास्ट क्लास रे तो 1 by 1 plus GSHS करथे माने GS by 1 plus GSHS करथिले.
GS by 1 plus जे तुम केमि RH क्राइटेरिया तो ट्रांसफर GS by 1 plus GSHS इन्वॉल्व होबनी खाली गोटे तमरो डिनोमिनेटर इक्वेशन इज इक्वल टू 0 that was involved in the your RH criteria.
जी तो डिनोमिनेटर है तो मैम k नहीं तो देन k रो वैल्यूज केमते आसीओ जो हमें 0
डिनोमिनेटर k नहीं.
यस मैम.
कोथरे एबे जोटा देली
एबे भी जोटा अछि सेतरे तो k नहीं डिनोमिनेटर रे तो हमें जोटा गोटे रेंज कैलकुलेट करथे ना मैम गेन रो कि आप तरे
लाइक क्लोज लूप ट्रांसफर फंक्शन द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स इक्वेशन लियो.
आरएस क्राइटेरिया
हां
थैंक यू. देन एटा भी आसीओ ना ब्रेकअवे पॉइंट
एटा ओपन लूप दिया है जी. तमे आरएच क्राइटेरिया रे क्लोज लूप ट्रांसफर फंक्शन रो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स लियो.
Okay, ma'am. Then the closed loop to GS by 1 plus GSHS is your.
Say a transfer function from a characteristics equation here.
Okay, ma'am.
One plus GSHS is equal to 0. You have to make this characteristics equation. Okay. So how will you do that? This will be 1 plus k divided by s into s plus 6 into s square plus 4s plus 13 is equal to 0. Now if you solve this one, this addition, you will get s into s plus 6 into s square plus 4s plus 13 plus k whole divided by s into s plus 6 into s square plus 4s plus 13 is equal to 0. Okay. So now if this term moves to the right side, this will be multiplied with 0 and that will be 0 only. So the remaining will be s into s plus 6 into s square plus 4s plus 13. You can open the bracket by multiplying them. K is equal to 0. Now from this you have to go for your RH criteria. Acha, what are the poles? How many poles are there in this equation?
Ma'am, 4 poles are there.
4 poles, ma'am.
And what are they?
0, minus 6, minus 2 plus 3j, minus 2 minus 3j.
Very good. And number of zeros?
Ma'am, absent.
0.
So number of root locus branches will be
4.
4. And which part of the real axis is involved in the root locus? Which part of the real axis is involved in the root locus?
Outside.
Huh? कौन थिला? What is the rule?
Sum of 1 plus 0 is the mod of then it will change.
Very good. Any point on the real axis is a part of root locus if and only if the sum of poles and zeros to its right half section is odd. Right? So tell me. So first pole is at 0. Next is minus 6. On the real axis, 2 poles are there, right? 0 and minus 6. So in between 0 to minus 6, that portion is involved in the root locus, yes or no?
Yes, madam. Ma'am,
Yes.
minus 2 and minus.
Sorry?
Ma'am, minus 2 minus 3j जोड़ा आश्ची से तो minus 6 और 0 भितरे लाई करियो ना मैम. minus 2 minus 3j ता ऊपरे रहियो.
Obviously that was not on the real axis. So I am asking you what are the poles which are on the real axis. One is 0 and one is minus 6. Right? So in between 0 to minus 6, that portion is involved in the root locus, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, madam.
After minus 6, it means minus 6 to minus infinity. That portion is involved in the root locus, yes or no?
No, ma'am.
No, because on the right half, There are two poles, -6 and -6. That is not odd, right? So that portion is your non-root locus region. So next, you can go for your asymptote. You can go for your asymptote. Angle of asymptotes. How many angle of asymptotes you have to calculate?
4.
4. And what are they?
45 degree, 135 degree, 225 and 350.
Very good. And the intersection point on the real axis?
Centroid is -2.5.
Centroid is -2.5. Very good. Next.
Then we will find the characteristic equation RS criteria.
Okay. Then you will get your breakaway point.
Yes.
What is the breakaway point?
-4.201.
227.76.
Sorry, repeat.
K equal to 227.76.
220.
points -4.2 होता है.
Yes, breakaway point is -4.2. Is it satisfying your condition?
Yes, ma'am.
Does it satisfy your condition? What was the condition? What was the condition? Asymptote, then your centroid, then your breakaway point. The points where they must lie. The condition is they must lie on the valid root locus branch and exist between two poles. So -4.2. Does it lie between two poles? Yes or no?
Yes,
-4.2 lies between 0 and -6, right? And it is on the root locus region also. So that satisfies your condition and it is your breakaway point, right? So next. K ର value କେତେ ଆସିଲା? To make the system stable.
227.76.
227.76. Wait, let me check. 227.6 ଆସିଲା ନା 229 ଦେଖିଲା ଆଉ ଥରେ ଚେକ୍ କର. Acha, then plot. After that you can plot, generate the plot. Roughly खाली गोटे graph paper नहीं, बस roughly draw करो कौन आसुची plot. ग्राफ पेपर यूज करे दरकार नहीं, बस खाली roughly draw करके देखाओ शेप केमती आसुची. Your poles will be at one will be at 0, one will be at -6, and another one will be at what was the next pole? -2.
-2 plus 3.
minus, suppose this one minus 1, minus 2, minus 2.3j and minus 3j, like this, right? And your your centroid is at
minus 2.5.
minus 2. If this is minus 2,
minus 2 रे बात ला
centroid कितना असतेला
minus 2.5 madam.
minus 2.5. Yes, centroid will be at minus 2.5. 10 divided by 4 minus 2.5. ଆଉ କାହାର କିଛି ଅଲଗା ଆସିଥିଲା କି
minus 2
ଦେଖ ତମର ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ସେଣ୍ଟରଏଡ୍ ପାଇଁ ଫର୍ମୁଲା ହେଉଛି ସमेସନ୍ ଅଫ ପୋଲ୍ସ ମାଇନସ୍ ସमेସନ୍ ଅଫ ଜିରୋସ୍ ଡିଭାଇଡେଡ୍ ବାଇ p ମାଇନସ୍ z। ତ ସमेସନ୍ ଅଫ ପୋଲ୍ସ କହିଲ କେତେ ଆସୁଛି summation of poles, one is at 0, then minus 6, then minus 2 plus 3j, then minus 2 minus 3j. Summation of poles minus summation of zeros will be 0 because there is no 0, right? Divided by number of poles minus number of zeros. So number of poles is 4 minus number of zeros is 0. So this is plus 3j minus 3j cancel out. Minus 6 minus 2 minus 2. This is minus 10 divided by 4 minus 0. 4. What else she? Minus 2.5.
I forgot to take another minus 2.
Okay. So centroid ହେଇଗଲା ତାପରେ କଣ ଥିଲା then you have to so number of branches and number of asymptotes. First you have to draw your according to the angle minus 45, 135, 225 and last one is at 315. So 45 degree will be this, suppose this is 90 and this will be 45. Like this. You can use a protector, okay. Then 135. And this one is at 315. So you can mark this 45 degree. Then this is 135. Then this is 225 and last one is at 315. Okay. So this will give you the direction of the root locus. Then you have to draw the root locus. And your breakaway point is at? Your breakaway point is at?
minus 4.2.
Minus 4.2. Okay. This is your breakaway point. And your where the root locus will cut the imaginary axis.
Plus minus 7.8.
You have to find out by using auxiliary equation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
एते आसुची
Plus minus 7.8.
And plus minus 2.79 आसुची.
And plus minus
plus minus 2.79.
2.79.
Yes, ma'am.
Roots of the auxiliary equation. This one I'm telling you this about this one. Okay. Roots of the auxiliary equation provides the point of intersection of root locus with imaginary axis. That was.
Yes, ma'am. 2.7.
तमर auxiliary equation टा केते आसला 29.2 a square plus k is equal to 0.
Yes, ma'am.
समझे छी तो?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
आउ
ma'am.
कार किछ डिफरेंट आसीनी? सेटा आछी ना आउ कार किछ डिफरेंट आछी? Okay. So you are getting plus or minus
2.79.
2.79. Okay. And you are getting k is equal to, that is k value to make the system stable.
227.76.
So it is plus or minus 2.79. So can use this is plus 2.79 j, and this is minus 2.79 j. Okay. So your breakaway point is minus 4.2. So केमती आसीबो root locus? How many branches should be there? How many number of root locus branches? Number of root locus branches will be 4, right? So first will be like this, parallel to this asymptote. Another one will be like this, and next will be cut to the imaginary axis. তাহলে starting point কোন হবো? root locus ର starting point কোন হবো? एठी आ गोटे पॉइंट को हैतिला एठी देखो फर्स्ट स्टेज को जाओ, फर्स्ट स्टेज को जाओ, कोन थिला स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट केमती डिटरमाइन करथुलो? poles of GSHS, and it will terminate at the zeros of GSHS or infinity. Okay, so they will start from the poles. Okay, like this will start from the pole and they will cross through this and this. Okay, so এটা তুমি পরে graph paper you can design by your own or for your practice purpose. Now show me whatever I have, जोटा भी तुम एबे जाय करिचो, you can show that one. जदि तुम सेम ट्रांसफर फंक्शन नहीं की करिचो then it's okay. जदि तुम आउ किछि नुवा ट्रांसफर फंक्शन नहीं की करिचो solve, then also that is okay. So करो जहां भी करिचो.